everyone, and welcome to the Pumpkin Patch. I'm the Beastly Pumpkin. Today's video will be the beginning of a new series on this channel, called the Cryptid Archives. Each video in this series will cover a new cryptid, and dive into the details and info of each creature, such as eyewitness reports, places the creature has been seen, events, attacks, even the history and the science. Today's archive is on the legendary creature, the Mothman. Which brings us to our first point. The appearance. Sightings of the legendary Mothman go back all the way to the 1950s, some of them even later than that. All of the eyewitness reports claim that the creature is very tall, standing over 6.5 feet tall, with a wingspan that stretches easily over 8 feet. Sometimes, it's seen with antennas on top of his head. People also claim that it's covered in a dark and fuzzy fur. But one of the most famous features about it are the glowing red eyes, most notably seen near sunset or in the dark. Most eyewitness reports claim it flies very fast and is hard to miss because of its sheer size. Most notably is what follows after the creature has been seen or found. Which brings us to our next point, the lore and the history. The Mothman is said to bring chaos and destruction everywhere he's found or seen. The most famous example is the Silver Bridge collapse in 1967. On December 15th, 1967, a few local workers claimed to have seen a giant flying, man-like creature fly over and land on top of the bridge. Seconds after it flew away, the bridge collapsed, leading to the death of 46 people. Locals claimed that the destruction of the bridge was caused by the Mothman landing on it. There have been so many sightings of this creature, he has become so famous they have put up a statue of him in the center of town in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. Many people claim that if you drive through the forests at night, you can see the creature flying above your car as you drive. Which brings us to our next point, the science. The state of West Virginia is full of natural forests and wilderness, which brings up the question of whether or not a giant moth-like creature could exist and be living inside of the forests. Because there hasn't been very many findings on this creature, aside from looks and description, it's hard to say, as well as it just brings up even more questions. For example, what would the creature eat? Would he be carnivorous, or eat plants? Would he rest in caves, or up in trees, or something else? There are plenty of places in each state and each country that few people know about, and even fewer would go to in the middle of the night. Whether or not this creature exists today, that's for you to decide. And thank you all for watching.